this is the home track for Danica Patrick. Although a native of Illinois, Patrick lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. Of all the open-wheel drivers who've given stock car racing a try in recent years, none has had more scrutiny than Patrick, certainly. And as this season winds down, we asked her to reflect on her NASCAR experience so far.
Well, 2010 has been an up and down year. There was so much curiosity and so much interest to whether or not I'd do the Daytona race in the nationwide car.
It is official. Danica Patrick will make her NASCAR debut this weekend at Daytona International Speedway.
Saturday, Danica goes head-to--head with the sport's male stars.
Danica Patrick will enter Saturday's nationwide series race there at Daytona.
At the beginning of the year, I was a little hard on myself, just with the lack of laps I had, and was a little discouraged and a little bit confused, and you kind of jump in the car and don't really know what to do every time.
Not been a great day for Danica.
Where the hell was I speeding?
Danica not going to be happy.
Holy you turned down.
Every time I think I'm going to do well, I don't do well, and every time I'm not sure what to expect, I do well.
It was really nice to go back to Fontana for a second time. I was actually kind of nervous because, okay, well, if I'm not better when I go back, this is going to be really bad, and what if I just don't get it there? And so to go back there for a second time and to do well and qualify in the top 15 and shoot, just be able to see the leaders at all, like see the leaders on the green flag for the start, see the leaders for a restart. I mean, I hadn't seen that all year.
Danica Patrick, first repeat try at a stock car race this year.
Look who's in the lucky dog spot. Danica Patrick is starting to pass a lot of cars.
Keep doing it, girl. Looks good.
I was actually just kind of sitting back and waiting a little bit for everything to settle down and the cars to string out a little bit and to pass them one by one. But then the yellow started coming out. That's when you really get bunched up.
Trouble in the middle of the back straightaway. It looks like 2, 3 cars involved.
Danica Patrick, one of those cars. Definitely contact from James Busher.
If he in any way starts to act up out there, yeah, I'm going to do something about it. You know, it's always, well, I don't know, it's something to think about when somebody looks like maybe they've made an avoidable move. It's, yeah, something to think about. There has not been a lack for help in the paddock, that's for sure, from drivers. They have been very generous. One of the biggest things that I've kept in mind was when Mark Martin came and talked to me at Dover, and he was just talking to me about the front of the car being, you know, it should do what I ask it to do, and nobody really has ever really said that to me before, and I'm like, really? It's actually supposed to turn when I turn the wheel, and it's supposed to keep turning? I thought you just kind of had to deal with the fact that it's a big car that didn't really do everything really well. Knowing that I'm supposed to get what I want out of the front of the car was really important for me to hear. I'm still my worst critic. I'm still the hardest on myself above anyone else, but I think I have a little bit better perspective. And funny enough, right when I sort of gain that perspective is when things start to turn better. So I still have a heck of a lot to learn, and I still am very, very much a rookie.